Good morning and welcome to Cincy Lifestyle. It is Friday, it is payday, and boy are we happy. But nobody's happier than Mona Morrow, who has today and the next several days off. So congratulations to you, Mona, and good morning to you, Allie.
Good morning, Clyde. Happy payday.
Isn't every one of them happy?
Every one of them is happy. You know, today is payday. We're inching a little bit closer to Halloween, which means there are some things happening in the city that are Halloween themed, and that is including Hallzoo-ween. So you get to spend a little bit of time with your favorite animals. Look at that little tortoise and the pumpkin. And this is great. So Hallzoo-ween at the zoo is coming up. Now, we're saying this now. It's October 9th, but it's starting October 17th, and it's the 17th and the 18th, the 24th and the 25th. But we're saying this because we want you to plan ahead, because you do have to get tickets. It's technically a free event with your general admission ticket, and it's an opportunity, you know, to take the kids and get all dressed up and play hide and seek Fiona. There's going to be 3 Fiona statues that are hidden throughout the zoo. So it's just kind of that time of year, and the weather has been absolutely beautiful.
Right, but it's one of those things too that, you know, they're encouraging people to to observe all of the precautions, and that means the social distancing and thus the ticketing and those kinds of things where you have to schedule your attendance as well. But boy, it looks like fun.
It looks like fun, and Clyde, you nailed it, because we were actually at the zoo this past week because we were doing a teaser for next week, a piece on Rue Valley, and I had the chance to actually walk with the kangaroos, but they have marks on the cement which are 6 feet apart, and as you said, they're really spacing the ticket times out, and I also got to play with the penguins.
I'm laughing because I'm imagining you walking with the kangaroos. Were you hopping or walking?
You know, okay, I thought I was going to be hopping with the kangaroos too, but they ended up doing they must have been tired. They were just soaking up the sun that day. They ended up just kind of crawling along, and I was waiting. Man, I stood on the sideline just waiting with my camera for them to hop across, but they kept eyeing my camera bag. So that'll be in the piece. We'll tease that for next week. So check out Hallzoo-ween. It's on their website. And it's under their events.
Well, you were talking about kind of kangaroos exercising and you exercising or not, as the case may be. So let me shift a little bit and ask you a question. How many burpees can you do?
Oh, that is an awful question. You're giving me PTSD just thinking about this. These are my tennis days. I probably could get through 5, maybe. I look like a baby giraffe standing up for the first time.
Well, let me point out that this is not you doing this. This is Stephanie Tennyson of Edina, Minnesota. We're showing you this video because she just a couple of days ago set a new world record for the most chest-to-floor burpees done in 1 hour. She did 716. The record is somewhere about 709, and that was set in 2018 by a guy in Australia. So, I mean, I'm looking at that, and that's pretty intense.
The discussion of the floor to ceiling burpees, I guess, is very different. I'm used to just the jump back, and in my mind, I would think that the floor to up burpee, I don't know how you would describe that, would be easier, but you know, Helen, our producer, says I don't think so. I guess we'll have to give it a try. If we were in the studio in the station right now, I think we could have a burpee competition.
No, the only burpees I do involve a can of carbonated soda. So no, absolutely not.
Which we are very much missing that in the Cincy Lifestyle Lounge.
I know. I will say this right quick. Here's what she said. She said, you know, it's been tough for everybody because of the pandemic. And so I did this so that people kind of draw from my situation that they can still focus, and these are her words, can still focus on winning at life. So I love it.
I love that too. Health and fitness. So we're actually going to stay on that idea of health and wellness because, you know, when it comes to cancer, the University of Cincinnati offers the most advanced care in our community for adults. They do this through their expert teams, pioneering research, and spirit of collaboration. Take a look.
In the year 2020, it's estimated that about 2 million people will be diagnosed with cancer. At UC Health, we formed the University of Cincinnati Cancer Center to leverage our research expertise and our clinical care expertise to make an impact on this deadly disease.
We have the ultimate in team. So many people coming together to try to help people battle this disease. Nobody wants this diagnosis of cancer, but if you have to face this adversary, we want Cincinnati to be the very best place to be.
The University of Cincinnati Cancer Center is the region's only academic cancer center. That allows us to bring together the strengths of our scientific advancements from the laboratory, as well as our clinical expertise to deliver the best care for our patients.
We have subspecialty care and multidisciplinary interactions that are unique to an academic center, and as opposed to an out-of-town center of excellence, we're here, we're local. We have over 90 subspecialists who focus on particular types of cancer that work very closely together within each different specialties. The surgeons, the medical oncologists, the radiation oncologists, the pathologists, diagnostic radiologists, all of whom focus on specific cancer types and work very closely together.
At the University of Cincinnati Cancer Center, we're fortunate to have the largest portfolio of clinical research trials in the city. We're able to bring together advancements from our laboratories directly to the patients.
The medical oncologists have expertise with particularly targeted drugs, immunotherapy. We're very much of a leader in this relatively new approach to effective cancer treatment. In radiation oncology, we have the best technology for being able to really pinpoint where tumors are to avoid normal tissues. We have a lot of expertise in the use of radiation seeds, brachytherapy, which is unique to our institution. We have people that have a lot of experience even with rare cancers.
We're able to deliver state-of-the-art care for our patients. An example of this is robotic surgery for diagnoses such as esophageal cancer, stomach cancer, liver and pancreas cancer, as well as colorectal cancer.
Proton therapy is a unique, very high technology radiation. Is not available many places in the world. We have what we think is the best center in the world right here in Cincinnati, and this is a way of delivering very targeted radiation for cancers in particularly critical areas, and particularly important in children. And we have the only dedicated proton research gantry in the world, which is an incredible platform for collaboration and innovation. Great care begins with a great plan. So important to have the right plan from the start.
And if you'd like to schedule an appointment or a consultation, you can call UC Health Cancer Center at 513-475-8000 or visit them online. Clyde?
Allie, when the pandemic began, a lot of parents had a newfound respect for teachers. We've talked about that on this show. They're going above and beyond, teachers are, to create safe and welcoming learning environments, whether in person or virtually. This fall, you can help decide how to help local public school teachers and others across the country get much needed supplies and resources. Take a look.
Quality education is important, but as more teachers spend their own money on learning supplies, the challenges are real. That's where the annual Limeades for Learning campaign comes in.
Sonning's partnered with Donors Choose for more than a decade on Limeades for Learning. We wanted to be able to support public school teachers right in local communities.
In Cincinnati, there are 100 teachers who have created requests for these materials that you can find on limeadesforlearning.com.
Again, that's limeadesforlearning.com to learn more.
If your teeth are yellowing due to coffee, tea, red wine, or even smoking, you need to pay attention to our next guest. She says a whiter smile can take years off your appearance. And I want to welcome our guest and our friend, Stephanie Yacoli, and she's here to show us an easy way to look younger, healthier, and feel more confident. Thank you for talking to us today, Stephanie. All right, so you have an important test you'd like to share with our viewers about their smile, so tell us about it.
That's right. You know, it's no secret. The first thing people notice when they see you is your smile, and this test really proved that. We asked a panel of people who they'd rather kiss, and we showed them, as you're seeing, the exact same photographs side by side, just digitally altered. So the only difference is that white smile against the yellow stained teeth, and it's just amazing how much it transforms you. You know, instantly makes you more attractive, more young, and even more healthy. So who doesn't want that? And of course, 100% of the men and women we asked said hands down they'd rather kiss the one with the white smile. So it can certainly improve your love life too.
Well, we're all for that. Well, you know, it also shows that yellow teeth can really not only affect your looks, but even your health.
It's very true. You know, you're going to get a beautiful bright white smile with Power Swabs. I love this product because it literally works in 5 minutes, and it's not just whitening your teeth. It has a patent technology to physically lift and remove stains, and it's so easy. You just pop the swab open and in a circular motion apply to your teeth for 2 minutes. Step 1's removing those stains, you know, caused by coffee, chocolate, red wine, you know. These all have caused, you know, stains, but you don't need to give up your morning coffee. Keep it, because Power Swabs is removing those stains. We're also rehydrating the enamel, clinically proven to cause 0 to minimal sensitivity by rehydrating the enamel. Biggest game changer for me when it comes to teeth whitening. And then you let that set for 30 seconds. You go right into step 2, same process. You just pop the swab open and in a circular motion apply to your teeth. Super easy.
All right, and Stephanie, you've got a great deal for us today. Talk about it.
Yes, you're going to save 40% off plus free shipping by getting the 7-day Power Swabs kit. And you're going to see an average of 2 shades whiter teeth just after that first 5-minute application, an average of 6 shades over the course of the 7-day kit. We're also throwing in a free stain out quick stick, which is awesome because you can expect your pearly whites to last up to 6 months. But throughout those 6 months, use the stain out quick stick for little touch-ups here and there. And this is awesome because it's portable. You can put this in your purse, your pocket, travel with it wherever you go. And Power Swabs, by the way, works on caps, veneers. Unlike most teeth whitening systems, you can use it on bonds, you know, any kind of dental work. Normally, you'd have to go to the dentist's office, but you can use Power Swabs right at home.
All right, where can people get more information, Stephanie?
Powerswabs.com or call the number on the screen to get that special offer.
All right, sounds good. Stephanie, thank you so much for talking to us today.
Thank you.
And coming up here on Cincy Lifestyle, we have the ultimate expert to provide survival tips for busy moms. Journalist and mother of 6, Colleen Burns, will talk to us about how to run a mom-archy and some simple fall dishes your family is sure to love. Plus, it's a cutting-edge documentary, the story of how a Holocaust survivor and a former radical Islamist came together to expose and combat hate around the world. We'll tell you all about the film called Never Again. Plus, be sure to check us out at Facebook. We post all our guest segments, community stories there for you to watch and share with your friends. So like and follow us at facebook.com/Cincy Lifestyle. Stick around, be right back.
Well, school has been back in session for a couple months, and Amazon is once again stepping up to make sure more K through 12 students have access to high-quality computer science education. It's an effort to close the growing digital divide and set students up for future career success. Dr. Shanika Hope explains.
We're excited to announce that we are expanding the Amazon Future Engineer program to benefit more than 550,000 students in more than 5,000 schools across the country. Right here in Ohio, more than 90 schools are already a part of the Amazon Future Engineer program. It's important to us that whether students are at home learning or back in the classroom, that they have access to this critically important skill set to help prepare them for the jobs of the future. Visit our website at amazonfutureengineer.com to learn more and to apply to our program.
In a new movie out this month, Never Again follows a Holocaust survivor and a former radical Islamist as they come together in a cutting-edge feature-length documentary exposing and combating the alarming increase in anti-Semitism around the globe. The film's director, Rick Eldridge, along with one of its main subjects, Qasim Hafiz, join us today. Gentlemen, thank you so much for talking to us this morning, and I'm going to get right to it. Rick, where did the title Never Again come from?
Well, it's never again with a question mark, because in history we know what happened with the Holocaust, and we see what's going on today, and the question mark was really really, can this happen again in today's world? And we are seeing those things beginning to be repeated
by others.
And so I think it's so important in this story that we tell that story
and
that
became
people can understand the message of love and not hate for all cultures.
Qasim, I want to jump to you right quick because, you know, when we hear the phrase radical Islamist, a lot of ears prick up. So help us understand a little bit about your story in this documentary.
So I grew up in the UK, and essentially I was radicalized by the environment I was in. You know, I didn't grow up in a hyper extremist, radical community in Afghanistan or Syria. I grew up in the UK, and just the environment I was in, and the main focus of that hatred that I adopted was Israel and the Jews. And I went through a process where, at my most extreme, things happened which then eventually led me to visiting Israel, and that changed everything. Seeing the reality essentially dismantled the lies that I'd grown up with and was told from a young age.
So once again, a lot of people hearing what this documentary is about get really fascinated about it. Why do you think this is the right time for a film like Never Again?
I think we look at our world today where there is a lot of hatred. There's a lot of misunderstanding of people and who they are. And this story speaks to the Jewish community. But I think of all people, of all nationalities, of all races, that we need to understand that there needs to be a love and an acceptance. This story is, in many ways, maybe just one example of that in each of our lives today. But so much today, it's important. It's a message we need to hear.
Well, gentlemen, thanks so much for talking with us. Briefly, when will the film be in theaters, and how can people get more information?
The 13th and the 15th of October will be playing as a Fathom event, and you can go to the neveragainmovie.com and pick up tickets, learn more about it on the website, or to the fathomevents.com and purchase tickets in your city.
All right. Kasim, Rick, we certainly do appreciate you both for talking to us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Clyde. More than 50 million people in the U.S. suffer from chronic pain, but most of them can't afford professional pain care. And a new interactive website helps create customized self-management strategies to ease that chronic pain. Danielle Jackson explains.
Pain is the #1 reason people go to the doctor, but with the high cost of treatment, a U.S. Pain Foundation study finds most people are relying on at-home therapies, and heat is key.
Heat is clinically proven to relieve pain from muscle tension and stress, and heat therapy promotes blood flow to the source of your pain. Sunbeam's Flex Temp Hot and Cold Joint Wrap provides both high-level heat therapy and anti-inflammatory cold therapy, depending on your pain.
A new interactive website helps create a customized pain plan. Learn more at uspainawarenessmonth.com.
This fall is even crazier than usual for parents. You know, they started the year dealing with online learning and are now worrying about the health of kids going back to school socially distant classes. And here with some timely tips for busy moms is Colleen Burns. She's the founder of the Mom on the Run blog, a former TV journalist, and the author of Momarchy, Why Moms Rule the World. So welcome, Colleen. We're going to dive right in. You know, as the mom of 6 boys, what is your recommendation to keep things moving smoothly, especially during these challenging times?
Yeah, Allie, you're right. I mean, we're home more, we're doing more at home, and especially I know I am doing more dishes, more laundry, there's more mess, and psychologists say the pandemic is weighing harder on moms. So we all need to employ a little bit more patience and more planning to help us get back to enjoying our families.
So what would be some, time-saving suggestions for mealtime? 6 boys, that's a lot of food.
Right, exactly. One time-saving tip is to avoid doing dishes when you can, because we've all had enough of that. But this new all-in-one tub from Progresso goes from pantry to table. It's the new Progresso Toppers is the name of the product. And so there are no dishes involved. You just take these out of the pantry, put it in the microwave, stir it up, add the toppers, which are crunchy crackers or crispy onions, depending on the flavor that you go with. I've always liked Progresso because they've got quality ingredients, no artificial flavors, no artificial colors. And the best part, no dishes when you're done.
So, if you're busy with 6 boys, and I imagine you're also on the run quite a bit, do you have a top snack hack to feed such a big family?
Well, all families are looking for ways to solve the hangries in the afternoon. My first tip is to stock up on hummus. It's such a great product because it's got protein and fiber and vitamins. Sabra is my go-to, and it's so easy to make a snack like this in the afternoon. It's a hummus flatbread pizza, and you just put hummus on top of the flatbread or whatever bread you have handy, and then add some veggies or some leftovers from last night. If you're looking for something sweet, try Sabra's dark chocolate dessert dip and spread with some bananas on toast, for example. It's plant-based, so I feel really good about giving it to my kids. And another snack hack is these new Tefayan, these are Tefayan Smart Pocket, sorry. They're the only square pita bread on the market. And I love that because it's so much easier to fill, and they're pre-sliced and pre-slit. Easy for me to fill them, easy for my kids to hold on to. They're only 100 calories per pocket. My favorite flavors are the Smart Carb and the Everything, but they also have whole wheat and original and even organic sprouted.
That all sounds tasty, quick, and easy. Do you have any other suggestions for busy moms?
Well, you know, we're all looking to clean our homes as always, but this year it's taking on a new meaning because we're not just getting rid of dirt, we're trying to get rid of germs and virus particles. This new Zero-G vacuum cleaner, I love this because it's more powerful than any other vacuum I've used, but it also is the only vacuum that uses antimicrobial, antiviral bags. They're called silver micron bags, and they're the same material as surgeons' masks. So it's the latest technology. It's lightweight because it actually floats, but it's also combating germs at the same time when I'm cleaning from floors to ceiling fans. And right now you can get $150 off of your purchase and a package of those silver micron bags for free if you go to zerogvac.com.
All right, and more importantly, where can people find more information?
You can get some more information on these products and some other tips at tipsontv.com.
Awesome. Colleen, thank you so much for talking with us today, and we'll be right back.
Thanks.
Just take a look outside right now. It'll be mild today. Temperatures rise to about 80 degrees. We'll see more clouds moving in as the day progresses, and a 50-50 mix of sun and clouds by the afternoon. Allie.
I know, but it's Friday, so, you know, that's Cincy Lifestyle, Friday, October 9th. We really hope that everybody enjoys their weekend coming up here. And remember, we love, love, love to hear from you, whether it's through email, give us voicemail, give us a call, and follow us online. You know what? Make a great week, guys.
Thanks for watching our video, and if you liked what you saw, hit the subscribe button. You can also check out full episodes of the show you've never seen before, or watch your favorites again and again. And as always, we love to say it, make it a great day.